Lots of us do want to know when the lowest point in the market is going to be so that we can buy back our team. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about that and also about Black Friday, how this is actually going to affect the current market and what's going to be going on with the market. Is it actually ever going to go even lower because it just keeps going lower and lower? We're not sure when it's going to stop. So I'm going to be covering all of that in this video. So just before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. I'm going to be making lots more videos just like this one, talking to you guys about trading and investing, how to make coins, and also about the market, when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down, so you definitely don't want to miss them. So going straight into the video now. From what we did see last year in those price graphs, it does actually look like we're already kind of in the Black Friday loop. I did tell you guys it was around a week ago now on Thursday, last week Thursday, when I was kind of talking about this a bit more, that when we kind of get into this road to the final panic, right after we are actually going to get Black Friday panic, and there isn't really going to be any time for the market to recover too much. But what you do have to actually understand, every single Thursday, Friday during Black Friday last year and this time last year, despite the market being extremely low, these sort of plays would still recover back possibly 15-20% just for the Thursday and Friday, because people still need to play FUT champions. They're getting division rivals, FUT champion rewards, so they are still interested. The market still goes up on those days, and for the rest of the days the market goes back down to what it was, absolutely really low prices that we haven't really seen before. That is kind of like short term when to buy your team if you kind of like need it for the weekend league. But if you're looking long term to buy your team, I also think that this right now doesn't really look like a bad time, but you do have to look at it in two sections, because some players right now have just dropped an absurd amount, and high tier players will actually still be needed for weekend league. So those that are above 100,000 coins and are also a higher rated, of course, that are really needed. You do know those sort of players. For example, I do believe Griezmann, I still believe Longley, I think Kante, Mane, all of those, Salah, all of those, Neymar. If you do see them dropping, then it is going to be a very good idea to get them now, and I do believe most of them are very low now. And the reason you should be actually getting them is because they're still going to recover, because they're still in demand. Maybe avoid strikers like Lacazette, those sort of players, because of the Vardy Player of the Month SBC, but any other positions, mainly not strikers, and maybe like higher tier strikers that are better than Player of the Month Vardy, those will still be needed for weekend league, and their price should still recover every single Thursday by quite a lot, but also mainly after Black Friday. So if you do have kind of like a bigger budget and you are interested in buying those players that are above hundred thousands of coins, then it's definitely a better time to buy now, because if you wait too long, their prices will start going up. Towards Black Friday, they will start going up because people get more and more coins, and they will want to actually buy more players. They want to upgrade their team, so you do need to be careful. Players like Varane, Ramos, all of those sort of players, if they are low now, they are going to be, well, last year we did actually see them skyrocket after Black Friday, so that is something that you definitely need to know, and I think a lot of people aren't really talking about it right now. But if you are looking at the other side, at the lower tier players under 50,000 coins that are like not really, there's other meta options available, and players are starting to look upgrades. They no longer want these cheap players, for example Rashford, Lucas Moura, also the cheaper ones, for example Davinson Sanchez. People want to start upgrading their teams now. They want better players, Sissoko as well. All of those, you do know what I'm talking about. So those will actually stay down, and I do believe they're actually going to kind of like continue to go down. They're going to be going up and down slightly, but eventually they won't really rise that much after Black Friday. They'll pretty much stay low after Black Friday, so that's something you definitely want to know. So just to summarize this video, if you do have some higher tier players right now because of all of the panic, road to the final, also the Vardy SBC icon swaps as well, I do believe is bringing some panic, not only for the icon market but also the gold market. So definitely I would pick up the higher tier players now, like I was mentioning, Son, Mbappe, Griezmann, Van Dijk, Varane, because people are still going to need them, and mainly after Black Friday when people have a lot more coins, they're going to want to upgrade their teams, and these players, we did see it last year, the year before, they always skyrocket after Black Friday. So if you are looking to get these higher tier players, I would kind of like buy before, at least a week or two before Black Friday, so the timing does kind of look now. And if you are thinking, are these players and like the general market going to go lower during Black Friday? Is there going to be a bigger dip than this? I'm not too sure. I think maybe when we're going to get a bit more panic for Black Friday, we could possibly get a few hours of huge amounts of panic, but I don't really think there's going to be a bigger kind of like crash than this, and it is going to like fall for a week or something like that. I think it will just be something small, maybe last for a day or two when a lot more people start talking about it, and I will have more videos on that explaining each aspect of Black Friday on the channel very soon. So just make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss that. If you guys do need any other help, you can also comment down below. You can also DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll try and get back to you. There's been so much support on my socials recently, also over here on YouTube. I really appreciate it, and I'm trying to reply to as many of you as possible. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.